everybody, I hope you're doing okay today. Today, I cleaned out my closet and I noticed there was a lot of trash and a lot of junk. So today, we're gonna talk about space junk. Okay, so let's talk about it because it's pretty crazy. So the official definition is, space junk is defined as man-made objects remaining in space, though they no longer serve any useful purpose. Dang, they are not relevant. So ever since mankind has started to look at the stars and they've been like, yo, should we go? We've been leaving things in space, just leaving them to come back to hang out. This includes satellites, spent rocket stages, fragments from their disintegrations, paint specks. So how much space junk is really there? You may ask, well, here is your answer. According to the US Space Surveillance Network in 2019, there were nearly 20,000 artificial objects hanging out at LEO. Not that Leo, this Leo. Low Earth orbit. And that 20,000 includes 2,218 operational satellites. But scary enough, da-na-na-na, these are just the ones that we can see. As of January 2019, more than 128 million pieces of debris, smaller than 1 centimeter, were hanging out there too. Talked about cramped spaces. Hey Danielle, I have another question. Yes, Danielle, what is it? How the do we know about space trash? And what are we doing to track it? Well, we can track some stuff from radar and optical detectors such as LiDAR, but most debris remains unobserved, incognito mode. The NASA Orbital Debris Observatory tracks space debris with a 3-meter, 10 feet, liquid mirror transit telescope, so that's pretty cool. And you know, the good old FM radio waves can detect debris after reflecting off them onto a receiver. And of course, we got the US Strategic Command keeping a catalog. You gotta write it down, guys. So here's a fact that will keep you up at night. An average about 1 tracked object per day has been dropping out of orbit for the last 50 years. A number of scholars has also observed that institutional factors such as political, legal, economic, and cultural are the greatest impediments to the cleanup of the near-Earth space. And here's another fact. Debris can stay up there for hundreds of years, and objects in higher orbit can stay aloft for thousands of years. Oh my God. And here's another fact. Just one collision in space can create thousands of new high-speed, out-of-control pieces and threaten other spacecrafts. Meanwhile, perhaps 170 million pieces of debris larger than 1 millimeter, such as a little flick of paint and bits of exploded bolts, move around the Earth at tens of thousands of miles per hour. Oh my God. Okay, I know I said that those facts were gonna keep you up at night, but this one for sure will give you insomnia. I am having a small panic attack currently, according to an article from the Airspace magazine. If we don't address the debris problem in time, the space age could become a new dark age. No more satellite, phone calls, internet, or Zooms. Even GPS satellite are at risk. How am I gonna get anywhere? How do we fix this? Well, every space agency has a plan to clean up their own space trash. And to be honest, they all sound a little bit like a sci-fi movie. Europe plans to send up a satellite with a giant net to snare the debris. China proposes a satellite with a laser that will break floating space junk into smaller and less harmful pieces. The US plans shooting gas to slow the pieces of debris, causing them to re-enter the atmosphere. Japan proposes using an electric tether, a cable moving through Earth's magnetic field to generate an electric current that will send space junk into the atmosphere. Dang, those are some creative plans. It's crazy because space junk is about to get much bigger. SpaceX alone plans to send up nearly 12,000 small satellites called Starlink. Actually, many people have talked about the issue with these satellites in space and how they are going to make a lot of issues for astronomers because they will cause light pollution. What do you guys think? Is it worth the risk of space pollution if it means that we expand our understanding of the universe? Or should we be making space junk a bigger priority? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I am Danielle and we will see you next week. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching. If you liked this episode about space junk, why don't you just hit the subscribe button? Send this to your mom. Send this to your landlord. And I'll see you next week, guys. Bye.